What's going on, YouTube? Coming back with a quick video. This is going to be a video on EA Access, on if I think it is actually worth the $5 a month, or you can do the $30, which gets you a whole year's worth of EA Access. In the first recording of this video, just so you all know, I actually found out a couple things which caused a problem in editing, which I'll get to as I go through it now. Real quick, just going to go through some of the games that you will be receiving if you do decide to go with EA Access. The first off, you'll receive Mirror's Edge Catalyst, UFC 2, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, Unravel, Star Wars Battlefront, Need for Speed, NBA Live 16, FIFA 16, NHL 16, and NFL 16. Rory McIlroy PGA Tour, Battlefield Hardline, Dragon Age Inquisition, NBA, NHL, FIFA, and Madden NFL 15, UFC, Titanfall, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, Peggle 2, Need for Speed Rivals, FIFA 14, Madden 25, Battlefield 4, and Mass Effect 3. The following titles are on 360. Bejeweled 3, Dead Space, Plants vs. Zombies, Mirror's Edge, Mass Effect 1 and 2, Feeding Frenzy 1 and 2, Heavy Weapon, Bejeweled 2, and Zuma. All of these end titles that are on 360 are from the backwards compatible program that they have started with Xbox. If you are a gold member, you will have backwards compatibility, so that is how those games come into play. As for these games that are on the list that I just mentioned, you will receive a 10% off for each of the games that you purchase, such as if you buy Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which I believe is still priced at $60, it would be $54 instead of $60. This actually comes into play less often than I thought it did, due to the fact that on my older review of this, when it first came out, you could actually sign up for a month of EA Access and then buy brand new games for $6 off pretty much. And that ended up being pay $5 for the membership. If you bought one game, it was $6 off. If you bought two, you was already at $12 off and was actually spending way less money on buying all of your new games. They've now reduced that to games that are in the vault due to that problem. They was actually losing a lot of money on that. That was one of the reasons I gave it a good review before, was because it was actually pretty easy just to pay for that and then buy all the games that EA published that I wanted at the end of the year. I didn't personally do it, but it would have been a much cheaper way to save probably close to $30 if I look at all the games that I would want and how much I would have been receiving off of them. But right here you see most of these games are a little bit older. The newest one being Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I believe. Still, it's a decent lineup of games. Another reason for this is if you like going for achievements, then picking this up would be nice because you can just run through these games. Of course, there's actually about 20 games here. You could run through those, and if you paid for the $30 a year, we had plenty of time to run through them and get all the achievements you could want out of them. And of course, some of them would be fun to play when your friends go out and pay $60, and you're like, well, I have this year membership. I can go ahead and try out this game right here and get it for cheap. And you also get access to the EA games before they actually come out, was another thing that they pushed really hard. I don't know if it is still for all games, but I know for most of these, you could play them about 3 or 4 days in advance before they came out, which was really nice. So overall, the lineup of games isn't the best, though, because most of them are sports games that every year they come out with a new one, which is one reason this would be good. You can pay $30 and get the sports game when it comes out for a little bit less, or you can wait until it becomes up on the EA Vault, which is pretty nice, but again, you're going to be waiting about 5 or 6 months behind to play the games. Still, if you're really into just going for the achievements in them and you don't actually want to go pick up every sports game that came out, but you notice they have easy achievements, you can just sit here and play them. Other than that, this really doesn't give you too much other than the vault and slight discounts on the games. they gave you discounts on the new games, I would honestly say that this was a great pickup. Now it's just an okay thing to use. I personally have it to get the achievements, as I said, but if it wasn't for that, most of these games I've probably picked up already and just not, been in love with them. And I just went ahead and picked this up. I mean, it wasn't nothing great, and I don't regret it either. It's $30. If it was any higher than $30, I would honestly say not to get it, because the 10% off of games that you already have in the vault is really all you get. And for me, that's not worth it, due to the fact, if I've got EA Access, I've already got the game. I don't need to go buy it or anything like that. I will lose it when my membership runs out, which is another thing. Whenever your membership runs out, you do lose the games. But I don't really think that spending any more than $30 would make this a good buy at all. So real quick, I'm going to scroll back through the list of games just in case that you wanted to see anything or notice anything that is here that you would want to pick up. But again, 10% off most of these games that are probably like $20 now or $15 is not that much to get off of a game. I do understand if you want to pick up the game and keep it, but most of these, if you have a year membership, you're not going to want to buy the game, because most of the time they'll run out of games, and they don't always update the vault very regularly, which is another thing that I wish they did. I think after a game being out maybe 4 or 5 months, to throw it on the vault for us, such as Battlefield 1, which I believe EA Access may have their own sales when games come out, or Christmas sale came out, and I believe because I had EA Access, I may have gotten a little more off. But either way, for $30, it's a pretty good buy. If you're not into all these games, it's still pretty good to pick up. Or if any of these games that you see and you want to actually buy them yourself, like Star Wars Battlefront, that's probably about $40 now in the store. Actually, I can click on it and check. I don't know if they have the pricing right here. If they did, that'd be pretty nice, but no, they don't. But either way, if it's only $40 and you get your 20% off, that would be $8 off, I believe. Yeah, it'd be $8, so it'd be $32. And also, when I was saying it's 10% off, I believe, not 20. Sorry, 10% off. It would be $36. Still, if I buy maybe 5 of these games, I've paid for my EA Access, and I have all the other ones to play for free. But either way, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Do you think it's a good buy, or do you just think it's a waste of time? Thanks for watching. Peace out.